It was a bear. I don't know what type of bear.
So the outside is untouched, but the inside has been destroyed by a bear.
I didn't really look. It's dark. There might be some scratches, but the inside, that bear, I saw the ring cam video, and it's thrashing around there, destroying my baby. Well, I was confused in the video when the bear turned on Spotify and played the Rihanna track. I thought that was very unbear-like. I didn't think that made sense, but maybe bears are into Rihanna. I don't know.
The bear's gonna listen to something. Listen to the best.
Hello and welcome. My name is Garth Sharif.
I'm Josh Sager.
And you're listening to The Fraud Complex, a podcast where we unpack wild true crimes fraud stories without the murders. But before we begin the details, Josh, what do you know about insurance frauds?
Very little. I would say almost. I guess someone lights a fire, like restaurant type fraud. I guess I've heard about that. I'm sure I've heard about, this is podcast without murders, take out a life insurance on your spouse and murder them, that sort of thing. No firsthand experience.
So let's get into the minds of a potential suspect property fraudster, or what I'm going to call an SPF. That is not an acronym in real life. And I just thought it's easier than suspect property fraud.
Yeah, I like
suspect
it.
Property. SPF.
I think you just coined it. It's an acronym now.
SPF. Isn't that also like sunscreen?
Yeah.
So SPF 50? All right. So, Josh, you have to bear with me here for this. We're going to do a little role play. I don't know if you're ready for this.
I'm ready.
You know, we've done some acting. We'll see how this goes. Could be the first and only time this is ever done on the Fraud Complex. Okay. So, you're going to be a claims adjuster. So, a claims adjuster, generally when something happens to your property, you call the insurance company. You have to wait on hold for about 30 hours. You go through like several people to get to potentially the claims adjuster who's evaluating. And so you're directly telling the claims adjuster what's happened. The claims adjuster is not necessarily making decisions about whether the insurance company is going to pay out, but they're probing and asking, and they're trying to get a sense of what's happening, if it's covered under the policy. And so I'm going to ask you to be the claims adjuster. Because the claims adjuster doesn't know what the call is about, right? They only know that somebody's calling about insurance policy. They're saying that the insurance policy covers the property, and everything else is brand new to their ears. So you're going to be that person. I'm going to be the person calling in.
Okay.
I'm the one claiming property damage, and I'm calling you and you can ask any questions you want. By the way, you can name yourself. We'll see how this goes. A little improv.
Yeah.
A little Second City. All right, here we go. Right. I don't know if because this is audio, if I have to do the improv. Anyway. All right. Gonna call you up. All right. Ring.
Welcome to SPF Insurance. How may I help you? My name is Andy Gunderson.
Andy Gunderson. Andy Gunderson. I'm a little shaking here. I'm sorry if I can get words out. You might actually have other people calling about this. I got a 2010 Royce.
Say more about that.
Yeah, so I wasn't home when this happened. We had to look at the ring cam for this because I got home, and I call it my baby so I can stop saying Rolls Royce because I'm having trouble with that. My baby just destroyed on the inside, the leather upholstery, just damage all over it. I don't even know if I could ever drive in it, and this is hundreds of thousands of dollars, okay? The car. So we go home. We look at the car and say, windows, go to the ring cam, because we wanted to see if we can find what happened. It was a bear.
A bear?
A bear. I don't know what type of bear.
So the outside is untouched, but the inside has been destroyed by a bear?
I didn't really look. It's dark. There might be some scratches, but the inside, that bear, I saw the ring cam video, and it's thrashing around there, destroying my baby. And listen, my baby's done. And I'm going to file a claim, but I just want to also do a public service for those in the area, the community, because I think you're going to get other calls about this. Bear is attacking luxury vehicles and destroying the interior of these things. And I care about this. But of course, I care about my baby. And I'm going to file a claim on this. And sorry, I'll stop talking. I'm shocked.
Sir, I'm happy to open a claim for you. And what I need you to do is share that ring cam footage and we need some photos to document this case.
Anderson Gunderson, I'm so glad you asked about the video. I think you have a portal. I uploaded the link on a portal to the insurance. So take a look at the video cam. Take a look at this bear. You look at that, I'll take cash or check. But when you look at that, you'll see what happened.
Okay.
Are you watching it?
I'm watching it. It looks,
oh my
it
God.
looks pretty serious, like a bear. Now, you said this is your car. This was your footage.
Yeah. It's my car. It's my ring cam.
Uh-huh.
Woof.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my superiors, share this. We want to make sure everything matches, license plate matches your information, all of that.
Whew.
It is a very unfortunate incident. And
thank you.
Like I said, we will investigate this and you will hear from us. Stay safe out there. And fortunately, you weren't in the vehicle, so we can all be grateful for that.
You're right. If I was in the vehicle, I mean, the bear would have murdered me and the baby would have been damaged. I don't even know if I could make this call, I'd be dead, right? I don't even know what I'm saying. Thanks, Anderson. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for choosing SPF.
Scene. So,
it was very hard not to be but I realized my role was to pretend to be nice and figure out a way to not fulfill this obviously fraudulent.
What do you mean obviously fraudulent? What are you saying? I just sent you the video. Now I'm back to being the guy. I just sent you the video. What was it about the video? I'm sure Adam's going to loop this video around. What was it about the video?
Wait, did you actually send a video?
I did. You didn't see the video?
Wait,
it's in the link.
It's in the link?
Oh, I thought you were going to
You didn't tell me about the link. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I thought you were looking at the video.
I thought that was part of the role play. Wait, where is the link?
Here, let me send it to you. It's in the email I sent you.
Oh, I didn't notice. Okay.
Here, I can also send it to you via chat. No, it's okay. To be honest with you, it plays really well. I thought you were looking at that video. And
I didn't want to break the reality and be like, is there a link?
you can actually show this on the stream.
Oh,
no,
I
I can.
see it.
No, I'm gonna hide that. That's not good.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to watch the video for reals now. I'll describe what I'm seeing. I am seeing a grizzly bear, looks like, in a rear view mirror. What am I looking at? Approaching a car. A bear is doing something. Is it in a car?
Yeah, that's the bear. I told you, I got a ring cam. What are your impressions of that video?
This is the car, and the bear has climbed inside this beautiful car and is just rummaging around in there.
Destroying the baby.
Maybe he left his lunch in the car.
Yeah. So you're getting...
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, crazy.
So this was probably some... How did the bear open the door?
You're the claims adjuster. You've gotten this video. It's a bit hazy. It's hard to see. What are you going to do next to determine if that's what happened? What would make you, like...
Well...
Who would you reach out to?
I would probably be like, did you file a report of some kind with the local wildlife people? Like... Because this is something I feel like there's some due diligence required.
There is.
Yeah, like wildlife public property, like they're going to want to take that bear down because if that bear knows how to open car doors, that's a problem.
Right. You want to call to see if they've called the wildlife. Let's just say I called the wildlife association or whatever it is that would say there's a wild bear. Anybody else? Is there an expert at all you want to bring in here to look at the video?
I would bring in a park ranger who deals with bears.
Okay.
An animal behavioral specialist.
California Department of Insurance. So they raised it to them and they sent a detective. They're called detectives.
Wow.
Cool.
That's cool. You could be one of these guys.
All right. I would love to be a detective for the California Department of Insurance to look at the ring cameras of bear attacks on luxury cars. Just so that fun. It has to be very narrow. It is fun. I think so. So the Department of Insurance, they got their own expert, which was a biologist.
Okay.
Would you like to know what happened? Do you like to know where this goes, Josh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I'm going to read the quote, okay? This is a quote from the site, from the California Department of Insurance. The department said it sought an outside opinion on the case before making a final determination because there were some doubts about the bear. You brought up doubts about was the bear enticed to go into the car? Investigators reached out to a biologist from the California Department of Wildlife, who then independently reviewed the evidence for what was termed. By the way, Josh, if you were going to open up a case to look into this, what would the case name be? Give me some case names.
Oh, Hungry Bear.
That's a good one. What else? Give me some more. I like Hungry Bear. Anything else?
Let's see. Yogi. Let's see.
Yogi.
Yeah.
Yogi.
Yeah, I think either one of those could do the trick.
I like Yogi. How about Operation Bear Claw?
Oh, I like that.
That was what it was called.
That's
Operation Bear Claw. And here is the beginning and end of this case. You sitting down? You are, because I can see that. The biologist, get ready for it, Josh, stated, well, how about actually, before I tell you the quote, I'm going to change this up. Open image 5. Open image 5.
Yeah. Oh, what a cute bear.
What are you looking at?
Like a big old...
That's a beautiful
brown
bear.
I don't know. What kind of bear?
Yeah, brown. But again, we are not bear experts, Josh. I don't know why we are... I think we are giving some Arab bear expertise. So image 5 is an actual bear. I don't know what type of bear it is. How about you open up image 3? Let's take a look at this Lake Arrowhead. Did I say what is that? Is that what it is? I think that's what I called it.
It's like a little
beautiful, like Lake Arrowhead
type town.
Beautiful lake,
crystal.
Beautiful. So we got
lake.
A place where bears actually exist. So image 5 is from Google Images. Image 3 is from Google Images. Arrowhead does exist. Josh, open image 4.
Oh no! The guy was in a bear suit? Okay, it's a picture of like a Halloween costume of a bear, but like a pretty good one.
This is the actual suit. With suit.
Artificial claws. I don't know where they found those things, but it looks like someone could have potentially put on this suit, brought the artificial claws, and torn up their own car. Wow. A real self-starter came up with this scam. Sometimes I think these fraudsters who put so much effort into a scam, if they put nearly as much effort into a legitimate enterprise, like they have all the skills, they just need to be pivoting to legal, not illegal, and they could become rich. Like whoever came up with this is brilliant.
I remember seeing Escape from Alcatraz with Clint Eastwood, and the things that they did to escape from there, I'm like, these guys could have been engineers.
Yeah.
They could have done so many things. Like, the amount of intelligence and guile to escape from Alcatraz is more than most people have in just regular intelligence. It's crazy. And that's the same thing here. Like, there's a creativity to this. So here it is, Josh. The biologist stated from the California Department of Wildlife, brought in by the detectives at the California Department of Insurance, quote, it was clearly a human in a bear suit.
Oh, wow.
Quote.
Wow. I'm looking at the video again because now I want to see.
Yeah, now you gotta rewatch the video.
Is it clear to me? I mean,
you know what's funny? When you know about it, it's much clearer. But when you don't, because you didn't know about this case, so the video might have looked a little bit more real. So they did a good job.
The ring cam makes all the difference because it's very grainy. I mean, you're not thinking, is this a human? Like, why would they even include the ring cam footage? Why wouldn't they just tear up the car and then... But I guess...
Well, I was confused in the video when the bear turned on Spotify and played the Rihanna track. I thought that was very unbear-like. I didn't think that made sense. But maybe bears are into Rihanna. I don't know.
The bear's going to listen to something. Listen to the best.
You know what's funny? Because I knew about this. So when I watch a video, I'm like, oh, that's clearly a guy in a bear suit. But it's funny that you didn't see it. It's interesting. Had this been Anderson Gunderson, I might have got away with it. You might not have called anybody else and said, you know what? This is a legit bear situation.
I mean, you were talking to the Anderson Gunderson client-facing. The real Anderson Gunderson would... Okay, let's role play what Anderson Gunderson said to his buddy in the cubicle one over. after
I
the
like
call.
this. I'm the buddy in the
Yeah,
cubicle.
yeah. Hey.
All right. I'm Garth and you're Anderson. Anderson. All right.
Oh,
all
you
right,
can choose your own name.
No, I'll go Garth.
Who do you want to be?
Garth Thorensen. We'll keep it Nordic. Garth Thorensen.
Hey, Thorensen. You won't believe the weirdo that just called. Clearly, some dude dressed up in a bear suit tore up his own car, said there's a whole bunch of them. Haven't seen this loony before. I'm going to tell him it's looking good for about 3 weeks and then just not pay. What do you think about that?
Gunderson, you are crazy, Gunderson. You always reel them in, thinking you're going to pay out the claim, and then you're like, no.
First, you know what? We got to make this look good. You got a cousin who's a biologist. We'll throw him $800. Let's get your cousin
I want to bring my
paid.
cousin into this.
Oh, we need a name. Operation Bear Fraud. No, Operation Bear Mall. Operation, I don't know. We'll come up with something.
I'm not the idea guy here. I just get your calls. I always feel like it's a humble brag a lot of the time. Last year, I paid out 99 claims that I shouldn't have. I know. I still have a job. I feel like you're just coming on, knocking on my cubicle just to tell me that you're good at figuring out these things. I mean, listen, when that tree fell on that house, I really thought it was lightning. Sure, there was explosives near the tree, and sure, there was wires leading to the tree, and sure, there was a camera and a photo of the guy actually pushing down on the dynamite and the tree falling and then screaming in quite audibly, "We've blown up the tree and the tree has hit the house. Now we can file the insurance claim," and yet I still paid it out. Does it make me look bad? I don't think so. Apparently you're the star here. You're the star.
All you need to do, take all your instincts and don't act on them. For next time, anything you think you should be doing, don't do that. And
it's hurtful stuff.
Let's go the Rainmaker. Just don't pay ever. How about that?
I go the opposite. I pay everything.
I pay all the time.
I think this guy didn't call me.
SPF Insurance, we pay no matter what.
Oh, Gunderson, you're crazy, man. Yeah, you got another one, Gunderson. You're like Columbo of SPF.
So I have a question. Is this the real suit? They tracked this down?
It is. So, funny enough, they actually did pay. The insurance companies did pay out. But because they called so many insurance companies, one, it was the number of insurance companies, I think, and it's also the graininess of the ring cam made some of the individuals think we need to, see if this is an actual bear.
Yeah.
And this biologist was, quite clear. It wasn't even well, it could be a bear. I mean, I can't tell. It's the quote is, this is the actual quote. This is what he said. Clearly a human in a bear suit.
They didn't, method act the bear effectively. I feel like there was a moment where the arm went around in a weird way that was very human. A bear maybe, I don't know how a bear lumbers around, but...
They didn't really do a Daniel Day-Lewis process here, and I think...
No.
Had they gone that direction, they didn't commit. They didn't Phantom Thread or There Will Be Blood or any of his movies. And I think they would have got away with it. They didn't really feel the bear, and we didn't feel them. We didn't feel the bear.
Yeah, they didn't believe it, so we didn't believe it.
No, that's...
It's not about the bear suit. A good actor, fully committed, could have pulled this off without the suit.
That's true. Without the suit, this is... I think you're right. If they believe it,
we believe it. It looks like a human, but man... The emotion of the bear, it was clear.
The energy, the emotions, bear energy, bear emotions. Yes, this. I think what we're saying here is hire actors if you're going to commit fraud. Get the professionals out there.
I went to a tech school and there was an acting program, and for I believe a week, all the actors had to go to the zoo and then be that animal for a 24-hour period or something. Anyway, there's trained professionals who could have pulled this off. Yeah. They cheaped out.
That would have had a direct application to this fraud, going to the zoo, and especially for those that had to be a bear.
So wait, they paid it out, the first claim at least.
They did. So to get to the point, there's 4 individuals, and there's a 5th one that were, and these were the owners of the vehicle, that were charged with suspect property fraud. And
a group effort.
It was a group effort. They're Armenian last names, so I don't want to make a mistake with the last names in terms of pronunciation. So I will probably make a mistake with the first names. But Ruben, Arat, Vahi, I don't know if the other person is Alfia. And there was another one they're looking for. And if you want to see what they look like, you can open image 6. This is their court appearance. This became a national story, by the way. This
Wow.
became a thing because it was so audacious.
It was audacious. The four suspects, they're all, I don't know, they seem like regular folks who, it's funny, like all these fraudsters just look like regular folks. Nothing particularly shady looking about them. But yet they got together and they all have these like nice vehicles. Like what? They didn't need the money. What were they?
Yeah.
Why would they risk?
Well, that's the thing. Like, I couldn't get into the incentive for it. I mean, like, maybe they needed the money. I don't know if the cars were gotten through ill-gotten means, but the opportunity was there because they had the bear suit, I guess. I don't know the order of operations here. Maybe one day for Halloween, somebody brought the bear suit in, and they're like, man, this is a great Halloween costume, but you know what even this would be better for? Suspect property fraud.
It seems like the idea, yeah, that would happen at a bar and be like, it would be hilarious. I bet we could get away with this. And then the next day someone was like, hey, remember that crazy idea? Well, I found this bear suit on eBay. Can you get the claws? And it just like tumbleweeded, like snowballed into, because people see insurance companies as these faceless, it seems like a
Right.
victimless crime. Maybe if they'd kept it to the four vehicles or whatever, but then it got bigger in scale.
No, it was just the four vehicles.
It was just four
It did not.
vehicles.
Yeah, it became a national story because it was so wild.
Do we know
The bear suit,
who was
and the
wearing
video-
the bear suit?
I would love to know who was wearing the bear suit.
It could have been all four.
They could have.
We all wear the bear suit. That way, it's all or none.
Yeah, we got to go in all the way with this. And
Same night, different nights, a couple of weekends.
it happened over a few days, multiple cars. And then
Yeah.
they called multiple insurance companies. It wasn't just one insurance company. It was Progressive and State Farm. And then these insurance companies, that's when they went to the state body to get the detective. And again, it's like sometimes you think there's going to be a long like analysis from the biologist. It was clearly a human in a bear suit. I have nothing more to say.
Where's my $800?
Where's my fee? Any biologists? This is what I went to school for?
Yeah.
Oh my God. You know what they should have done? They should have hired this biologist.
The biologist could have pulled it off.
Biologist could have pulled it off, but like I know how a bear acts if they're in a car. This is not how a bear would act. Maybe the next version of this is the biologist gets hold of the bear suit. I could do this better. I'm gonna go for it. I only got $800 for this whole thing. And these guys got a $300,000 payout that they're gonna have to get back.
Was it really that much?
I saw it on this was on the California Department of Wildlife. They said 300,000. I saw variations. It's still less than some of the other frauds that we've done.
Yeah.
But it just the wildness of it.
Nothing
Josh,
though. That's like, God, wow.
I would have bought more bear suits.
You could franchise this.
I would reinvest as franchise. I'd reinvest and go, this is working out. Let's just more bears, more cars, buildings, cars, computers. Bear could destroy anything.
Yeah, Bear got my desktop computer. What are you going to
This
say?
is a better situation than wiping your computer, destroying all them. Now a bear came in, destroyed it, maybe scrolled around a few sites, and
Yeah, and he was looking at a whole bunch of stuff I would have never looked at. So don't check the history.
that's not my history.
Honey, no.
That's the bear's
The
search
bear
history.
came in. Honestly, I wasn't even on my. I don't know how he got my password, but that's Yogi. Yogi was the one.
All the search histories on that bear's. that bear is crazy. It's got some crazy interests and vices, and I'm you better catch that bear.
You know that there's that fat bear contest every year.
I don't know about that.
This
never
is
heard
a
of it.
contest. They have it in national parks. It's like you track these bears and the biggest, fattest bear. And there's like a vote for who is the coolest, fattest, biggest bear. Anyway, I just think that would be the bear porn site that the bear would be.
We're walking around it, but it's bear porn. How do you know so much about this? You're telling us
My
how
parents
the thing
live in
would go
bear
up with
country. They
My
send me
gosh, this is the right episode.
wildlife.
Maybe
no,
you should have hosted this episode. My
I
God.
mean, I can't wait to tell my folks about this.
even with all that bear knowledge, you still didn't think that it was a bear suit.
I should have put two and two together. A bear can't open a car door. If it's locked,
Yogi Bear can't.
I mean, one of these fraudulent bears, even like, Do people leave their cars unlocked? Maybe they do in Arrowhead country. Yeah.
Outside of Sacramento. Do a quick aside here, and we'll get back into everything. But if you're a CPA or IRS agent or bear looking for verifiable ethics hours for your required continuing professional education requirements, which if I know you get at the last minute and maybe panic, get this course at Verifiable CPE for bears. It's in the show notes at onlinecpe.sharifconsulting.com. There you'll find a verifiable version of this episode. You can meet your requirements while folding your laundry, driving, committing SBF, and you can use our coupon code. What's the coupon code, Josh?
Fruitcake.
Fruitcake from an episode that we're never going to chase that coupon code to get 25% off the verifiable version. Sharif Consulting is a NASBA sponsor for QAS self-study. Well, it's possible. I can't even open a Tesla, so I don't know. Maybe this bear.
Yeah, I'm like, oh God, the Ubers showed up. It's a Tesla. I'm gonna look like an idiot.
How do I get into this? Every time it's stress. Josh, what do you think the lessons are here for the listeners regarding this case?
Commit. If you're gonna do it, really do it.
I love that we're talking to people wanting to commit fraud.
The two types of listeners: those learning for their personal gain and those learning because they're good people. Yeah, I don't know. In terms of be a little skeptical if you're an insurance claim person.
Helping the insurance companies? This is what we're doing? Oh no!
Aren't we? We're helping both sides.
If we get ratings on Apple, people are gonna take one away, for sure. Unless State Farm wants to sponsor us, that's a call for a sponsor, right?
I guess to me, it's you can do small. One key refrain from these episodes is a little fraud, you'll probably get away with it. A bigger fraud, multiple frauds, that's when people really start looking.
I wonder, again, with this and other cases too, I mean, was it worth it in some ways? Because, I mean, not all of these frauds end up like national news stories in the New York Times, and every news agency picked this up. And again, I don't know. They already had luxury cars. I don't know exactly what their incentive was here. Maybe they needed the cash, but I'm pretty sure, just like the other frauds, there's a lot of regret here.
A lot of regret. And were there penalties? Did they pay back? Or was any of that available?
Yeah. They're still in trial here.
Huh?
I think I don't want to date the podcast, but they're in a couple of weeks, they're going to face the sentencing. But it's insurance fraud and conspiracy. I don't know if there's that involves prison time. I think it might. I think that's similar to theft. So there's going to be repercussions here for them. Yeah, I mean, first, Yogi Bears, I'm smarter than the average bear, I think was taken too far in this case. Somebody said, wait, maybe I am smarter than the average bear and dress up in a bear suit and prove it. Didn't work out. This is funny because the Rainmaker was on the side against the insurance companies. You know what? The insurance companies did their job here. So their internal controls or protocol, Gunderson, they went up a proper protocol and again, partly insurance companies do get bad press for doing this without denying legitimate claims, and we don't like that. Mm-hmm. Don't do that in insurance companies. But in this case, they had professional skepticism, and they went through the right reporting protocols, including involving the California Department of Insurance. And I mean, this won't be a crime that's committed, but maybe a Wolverine suit to not. I don't know what animal you would go to next, because the bear has been taken.
Bears,
Josh, what is the animal? What animal is left for us to do suspect property fraud?
Well, I grew up in Canada, and I always knew bear could be trouble on the trails, but a moose, then you're in real trouble. People don't think about a moose a threat, but you hit a moose with your car, that car is done. We think of what a moose, if you could get a moose into that car, man, it would have been glorious. It would have torn the roof off of that thing.
That is...
I don't know how you lure a moose.
Again, you're going back to a live animal versus having people in a moose suit. You need multiple.
The real takeaway is just let a bear do it.
And listen, the Union for Bears would love the work. They've been saying, hey, where's the work for bears? We've been struggling out there. Just get the live animals into the car.
Yeah, there are performer bears who you could absolutely train. I've seen movies with bears. They're very trainable. They're intelligent creatures. This could be a real side hustle for a bear.
Yeah, for the bear audience out there, go out there, put yourself out there. There's opportunities. We just went through one that was taken away from you by a human, which I disagree with, and that's why you get bear jobs.
Make your own luck, bears. Just ransack a couple cars and then ask for 10%. Like, just be proactive. This was such a good case. Like, it was really
Funny, huh?
It was funny. It was just like weird. And yeah, I hadn't heard about this.
It came across when I just saw it on a news feed. I'm like, what? The bear suit? In some ways, it's not too complicated, but it's just audacious. It's crazy.
Yeah.
They did it.
Yeah, but it's like, oh, I could do this or something like this. And
I think the way you framed it, like these guys got together and like, I have a crazy idea.
like, I want to see the movie of this. You know what I mean? Like, these people, like, are they relatives? Are they friends? There's a girl in there. Like, that's amazing. Like,
It's amazing. I'll tell you what this is. I just realized what this is. This is it's an Always Sunny in Philadelphia episode. If there ever was one, you got Sweet D, you got the money guy, Danny DeVito, Frank buying the cars.
yeah.
Oh, you got Mac, Dennis, Charlie. Like,
Did you see the bear episode? Like, can you imagine the bear episode? This should be, basically, they should make an episode based on this.
it's possible. There's so many. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia episodes that maybe this fraud was based on.
Yeah, well,
I'm gonna have to go through.
ChatGPT, like, truth is stranger than fiction, or maybe not. But yeah, I'm just so curious, like, what are the relationships here? Were they drinking buddies? Are there couples? Like, are they dating? Is it...
I
don't know.
couldn't get much about them. And I
It's
don't
hard to
know
sometimes.
if they really wanted to like open themselves up for profiling. This is
Yeah.
so embarrassing. Like, this is like, how do you explain this? They're possibly going to jail for this. Like, there's reasons to go to jail. Gold heist. All right. You went for gold.
Yeah.
Try to get out of it. Going to jail. Even fruitcake fraud. I mean, that was millions of dollars. Almost like just by the number, like the amount
Yeah.
of money. This one's, you just don't get a good rep out of this.
It's just embarrassing. And yeah, you got like
embarrassing.
75 grand per car or something like that, but you still damaged your car. And what did you get out of it? Like,
Maybe there is a YouTube channel out there waiting for them where they enter our space to talk about.
I want to listen to these guys. Maybe we can get these guys on the podcast at some point.
I'd love to have them on the podcast because I think he had some good questions. Who wore the bear suit? I don't know, actually. Maybe that information's out there. I just didn't.
Now that they're guilty, maybe they can talk about it. Maybe they didn't want to talk about it before.
Come to us before you go to The View. I think that's what we'd like you to do.
We'll get more in depth. We'll hear all four sides. Maybe it's like completely different.
We'll be in your corner. Well, kind of. We'll make you feel comfortable here.
I think maybe the biggest guy was in the suit because that would be more plausible. It's like it's a big bear.
That's what you would think, right? It's a
Yeah.
big bear. You want to. But
or
man,
who
this is
fits the suit the
question.
best? Like, is it
This
a
is
bear
the casting
cub?
call, right? If you're a casting agent, that's like almost like Tom Cruise in those movies where he's not. What's that? The guy who's playing him now. What's that Amazon show with the big dude playing the
Oh, Jack Reacher.
ex-military? Jack Reacher. So Jack Reacher is more like the big dude in the TV series, and not like Tom Cruise. But Tom
Yeah.
Cruise is like, I feel the part. I don't have to be this big gigantic dude. So
Right.
maybe that would have been a casting call. Do you get the biggest guy or the guy who's the most like got that bear energy?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are bears, would this have been a female bear or a male bear?
Why do you think I know the answer to that? Why
Well,
would you? Are you asking me that, or
I
is that
don't-
more of a sort
I
of
don't know. I
a
feel
rhetorical
like-
question?
I don't know. Like,
Sorry, what is the purpose of the question?
if there's a lady in there, and would there be some advantage if it's a female bear to being a female? I don't know. I think Big Beardo over there probably was the bear. That's my guess.
I'm trying to think about where the advantage would be to be the female in the bear suit to say, because that would be funny. It would have been interesting if it had been the female bear, and that would have been maybe the thing that fooled the biologist. And instead of the quote being, it was clearly a human in a bear suit, it would have been, it is clearly a female bear. That could have been the difference.
A female bear
That might have been the.
foraging.
That might have been the choice.
The habitat is disappearing. If they left out the video, would they have had more chance of this?
I think they need the video. I think they needed the video.
Otherwise, it just
need
looks
the
like
video.
someone clawing
They obviously did not do a lot of research here. So and I don't know if they're going to ChatGPT. What does the interior of a car look like if it's been attacked by a bear? Show it to me. Get Sora 2 to diagram it for me, and then
Where did they
recreate it?
buy those bear claws? Like,
You're really into the bear claws.
one has a missing claw even. Like,
I'm getting hungry thinking about bear claws, though.
They've got initials on that. Like, what purpose would that... Did they make those?
Are you questioning the research I did for this episode?
No, I'm not at all.
That might be out there. Maybe we should do a postscript on this.
There's unanswerable questions that this photo brings up.
Are you looking at the bear suit?
I've been staring at the bear suit.
It is crazy to stare at that bear suit and go, this is what somebody came to earn a living or get some cash.
Wow.
But power to them. I mean, it didn't work out for them, but the effort and the brazenness of it all, again, makes a great story.
Yeah, I'm full of admiration in some ways.
Would you have done it? Would you have gone in the bear suit?
I'm too risk averse. My cowardice prevents me from a life of crime.
Well, this one.
This
one.
particular crime.
Yeah. I mean, in some ways,
Would you?
listen, if you're looking for exposure on social media and getting some media hits, dressing up in a bear costume to commit SPF, I think we might have some celebrities at it. Would I do it? No. I honestly feel like just moving in a car, just getting into the driver's seat nowadays can be a little challenging. And then having to like crawl and just feels like more for the effort. I got cranky knees.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a young man's insurance fraud.
It's a young man's game. It's a young man's game. They were, good point. Ruben, 26. Arat, 39. Vahi, 32. And the woman, 39. So they're young. They got the physicality to do this and probably the good joints. And
are they relatives? Like the older ones, do they pressure the younger ones?
There seems to be some connection to family or some connection to them knowing each other that is more than what I know. But yeah, it's a young man's game to dress up in a bear suit. So I feel I wouldn't have done it for that reason. But if you roll back the clock to 2005, I'd be game.
Yeah. We'll have to do 2005. You know what? I didn't have anything better going on.
We could have done it together. We've done some acting together. So you could have two bears.
Yeah.
One in the front, one in the back. And we would a little improv.
There is... Bring in our own expert. Is this credible? Before we send it to the insurance company.
We would have done that. I think I would have done that. I mean, look at it. We'd have to, why am I looking at this if this biologist is legitimate? It's short film. It's a public art. It's for Luminari. It's a nighttime festival. But what do you think? We got it? We would get the best notes from that biologist.
Yeah.
I think.
Be like, no, they do this.
Yeah, they don't kind of do things like
they don't check their watch when
they don't check their Apple Watch to see what their steps are. They don't do that. That's not very bear-like. I'm like, oh shoot, I didn't know that. I think we would have done our work. That's what actors do. We do the work.
Do the work.
We would have done the work.
Commit.
We would have gotten the expert. We got a dialect coach. We would have done it all.
Yeah.
And I think we would have pulled this off. I think you and I would have pulled this off.
Yeah, there's a lot to be learned from their mistakes.
I feel like Wolverine. I know you went Moose. I just feel that's too big. Wolverine, maybe that's too small. I don't know.
We got kids. We could send
a mountain lion.
Into
a mountain lion. Would a mountain lion go in that car?
Mountain lions, I can do it. That would be a hard one to impersonate. I feel like a bear was at least kind of slow.
So mountain lion is like the sort of the Hamlet of
you work
costumed.
Yeah.
Costumed SPF. That you got to work your way through.
Ian McKellen could pull off the mountain lion.
Ian McKellen-Oley type stuff.
I've never done that sort of role, but it intrigues me. I'm always playing wizards.
No, I think he would have killed it. To be honest with you, he might have killed it as a bear too. I mean, he's very good. So we lost Marvel as a sponsor now, but I'm willing to reverse that if they sponsor us. I don't know that they sponsor.
We'll issue a correction.
Spider-Man is my favorite. So we're at the end. This is the end of our discussion on bear fraud and SPF. What does it stand for again? If it's sunscreen?
Sun protection lotion? Something? I forget. I look these things up and then they disappear from my brain.
Yeah, I know. Suspect property fraud is what it stands for. So we've come to an end, Josh. Thanks for this. Thanks for your bear knowledge, which again, I'll have to fact check. But listen to the episode before sending it to your parents, just to make sure they feel like living in bear country really did give you the right ideas about bear?
I've never been more confident about my knowledge than in my bear knowledge.
Okay. By the way, your parents can subscribe to the show and leave us a comment about a fraud case they'd like to discuss, or any of our audience. And your parents could email us and anybody else at fraudcomplexpodcast@gmail.com with fraud cases on their mind, or questions for Josh about their childhood as a family in bear country. And I'd like to thank everyone for listening. Thanks to our show editor, Adam Galloway, because I have not thanked him, and you thanked him, and I want us to be equally favorites in his eyes. So I've done that.
We are thankful.
We're thankful, Adam. Thanks for listening.